everyone, it's Jenny. Today we're going to talk about barberries, ticks, and you. First, we need to figure out what a barberry actually looks like. So now you know what a barberry looks like. Its new leaves are purple and then they turn green as they age. It has thorns and it can survive in deep shade. It also doesn't mind the sun. So let's get a little bit of history about barberries. They came to the US from Japan, we think, in the late 1860s. And they were brought in as an ornamental plant for landscapes. And that's how a lot of our shrubs and trees got over here. They were brought in as landscape plants over on the ships, sailed over, and they became part of the nursery trade at that point. We were not aware of the ecological ramifications of these sorts of plants escaping. We didn't really understand all of those things at that time. So there are a few ways that barberries are really bad for our landscape. Number one, birds eat the seeds and poop them out in our natural areas. So what that means is that the barberries are escaping from the landscape settings and making their way into our forested settings. Number two, barberries take up habitat that our native plants would normally take. Things like ostrich ferns, native azaleas, and even blueberries. Number three, and this is the big one, barberries harbor ticks. Studies have shown that the humidity levels in barberries are perfect for ticks, and they've also shown that when they eradicate barberry from a forested setting, the tick population drops by about 95%. That says a lot, doesn't it? Not only that, the tick population stays down for about 5 years. So for all my friends who have Lyme disease, please consider removing barberry from your landscape. Now I have a few alternatives for you. If you really need a shade-loving plant and you want an evergreen, you could choose inkberry. It's a great plant, kind of looks like a boxwood, but it's airy and it doesn't have the cat pee smell. You could also go with an oak leaf hydrangea. They also like the shade. They're not evergreen though, but they have really pretty leaves and really pretty flowers. If it's the purple leaves you like, maybe try a 9-bark. They have purple leaves. You could also try a Mount Airy Fothergilla. Its leaves turn purple in the fall. And if it's the berries you really like, maybe try winterberry holly. Now you'll need a male and a female to make sure you get the berries, but that's not a big deal. They sell those all over in nursery centers. And finally, if it was the thorns you were going after, honestly, why would you want to weed around something that's thorny? And not only that, those thorny areas are really good habitat for voles and white-footed mice. So I hope I've convinced you that barberries are not a good idea for the landscape and that there are plenty of other options out there. And I'm always happy to help. All you have to do is send me a chat or a message on Facebook and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Happy planting!